Hi guys, I'm gonna show you today how I designed my analog pad sound from Ableton instruments. So you don't need any third-party plugin for it. So I'm gonna design pad and a bass line. So for the pad, so it's really warm and a little bit wide, and it's like really like basic setting from analog instruments. So I mean from Ableton, not just the real old analog. So let's turn off we have all the EQ, all the effects, and just get rid of the instruments. Let's build up from the scratch. So drop the analog and turn off the oscillator too. We're just gonna use one oscillator, and let's hear. This sounds very bright, so I want my frequency around 320 and get the amp level up around -8. So also the noise, so having a really like a low noise can like give you like a really analog feeling, because most of the hardware, analog hardware, just have some like a noise. So for the amp envelope, we're gonna use just as it is as a default, so we don't need any changes for that. But for the filter, we need really like a slow attack around 40 to 50. And decay around like 2 seconds, something like that. 2.5. Yeah. And release and envelope is like as it is. So maybe, but the envelope, I want it to open really subtle. Yeah. This sounds already like Ben Böhmer vibes. So we have basic chorus effect from audio effects. Just drop the chorus, and there's the parameters, like as you can see that there's just 2 parameters being used from the default. So it's just 37% of dry weight and 0.5 of warmth. The reverb, it's basic reverb, 35% of dry weight with 2.5 of decay, and low cut for the filter. I don't want my reverb to affect on my lower frequencies. A bit of EQ. This sounds already gold. Let's hear the bass line. Let's mute this one, effects, and delete the analog and drop the analog again. Default patch, initiate patch. So for this one, we're gonna use 2 oscillator. So oscillator 1 and oscillator 2. So what we're gonna do with the oscillator 1 is just leave as it is for the sawtooth wave. And for the oscillator 2, we're gonna use the sawtooth, but we're gonna use 1 octave higher and 7 semitones up. by itself it sounds like a so we're gonna fix this one with a cutoff filter, so around 120. Get the label back, -8. Bit of noise, around 20 dB, -20 dB, around 5k. So for the like amp envelope, I'm just gonna have a little bit of decay around 8 and bit of a sustain. That's it. And filter. So filter, I like using default. Maybe a little bit of decay. Yep. This sounds good. Let's get the LFO around like 1 bar. So I want my LFO to affect on the frequency. As you can see. Maybe this sounds good. Bit of a glide. Around 25%. So sometimes I really like having my mid area of my bassline to be very wide, and for that, to make it wide, just add chorus effect rather than just, I saw people using like a utility and just widen up like this. So you can see like I don't like doing those things. I prefer having a chorus with a 44-45% like dry weight. As you can see, it's wide now, so it's widening up the very sub area as well. So I don't want my sub to be wide because it might have it will have phasing issues later. So what I did was drop the EQ, put on the mid side mode, and press this side and just get around like 250 Hz. So what's happening is my mid, I have like a mid around here, which is really in the like a mono, the low area, and just the side is a bit wider. Or sometimes you can do like make like this. So all together with the pad. It sounds beautiful. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll post more video on sound design for more later. Thanks for watching. Cheers.